Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Rich Vlogs. I hope you guys are doing fine. So I'm here with another review video and it's my daily driver. This car is Nissan Sunny. It is 1,13,294 kilometers driven and it is a 9-year-old car. This is Nissan Sunny XV Special Edition diesel car. So guys, here is the Nissan Sunny which I drive daily. This car is powered by a 1.5 liter diesel K9K engine. It produces 84.8 bhp at 3750 rpm, 200 newton meter of torque at 2000 rpm. It is a turbocharged engine and this engine is not very fun to drive. It's not a car enthusiast car. You know, if you love to drive, you want to have fun with the car, this is not the car for you. And if you like to be chauffeur driven, I am telling you, this is the car for you. You know, when the Nissan Sunny was launched by Nissan in India, the advertisements were done in the name of car because the length of the car is starting from here till here is 4455 mm, whereas we'll talk about the wheelbase from here till here is 2600 mm. When we'll talk about the width of the car is 1295 mm, and where the height of the car is 1515 mm, and the boot space in this car is of 490 liters. You know, this boot, the number plate is stolen by someone. I don't know how. This was in a closed box. The box was broken. I don't know why would anybody need a number plate. Seriously, I just don't get it. So this car, and now we'll talk about the most important thing which a sedan we should talk about, that is the ground clearance. It's 161 mm. So this car is okay, you know, you can take it to the places where you like. You don't have to be, you know, very much worried with this car. So let's talk about the suspension. The suspension for the front is the regular Mexstrut suspension and it comes with disc brakes for the front, and rear comes with the drum brakes. So there is nothing special about the brakes. And let's talk about the tire size. The tire size is 185, 65 and 15. The rim size, the rim width is of 15 inches, which is pretty okay. You know, it absorbs bumps easily. And let me tell you about the tire. This is Michelin rubber. I am a huge Michelin fan, so I upgraded from Goodyear. The ride quality has improved like tenfolds. I was very much impressed. And talking about the suspension of the rear comes with torsion beam. It's all right, not very good, not very bad. It's, you know, wholesome. It's a comfortable car, but you know, you would somehow realize the potholes and the stuff which is on the road, and we know about the Indian roads. So the average claimed by the company was 22.17 kilometer per liter, but I'll tell you with experience, if you're driving in the city, you know, you can drag out easily 16 or 17 kilometer per liter. If you are driving carefully and you are getting good fuel. Talking about the fuel capacity of this car is on the low ends. I would say it is just 41 liters. So 41 liters of fuel tank for this car is pretty low, you know, and 16-17 average. You cannot drive for a long time. At least it should have been 50 or 55 liters. So this car comes with another feature which I like the most. It's keyless entry and push button start. Okay, so this car has very, you know, minimalistic features, not too many features. It has ABS, EBD. I've got the whole car repainted, but the car was in black color, the original color which we received from the company, and the car stays in the black color. But I'll tell you what happens when you take your car to a cheap painting booth or painting stations. Let's get things which are real bad with my car. Look, so here was a huge dent was not properly, you know, he didn't extracted the dent properly. तो उसने क्या किया, सब बॉडी फिलर से भर दिया. अब क्या हुआ है, ये बॉडी फिलर जो है चिटक गया है. ये ऐसी चीज़ें बड़ी ही नॉर्मल हैं जो होती रहती हैं. अगर आप चाहते हैं किसी भी, यू नो, चीप पेंट बूथ में एंड दिस एंड दैट, उसके बाद जैसे ये देख रहे हैं आप, तो दिस वॉज डैमेज्ड बाई अ पोल. ये तो अभी नया डैमेज हुआ है. ये पूरा हिस्सा डैमेज हो गया था, तो उसको भी उसने डेंट अच्छे से नहीं निकाला, जस्ट खींच खाच के उसमें बॉडी फिलर भर दिया. तो always try to go to a good place. अभी क्या है, this car was ceramic coated, तो ceramic coated होने की वजह से it looks very beautiful, but it's over 2 years and उसके बाद मैंने ख्याल भी नहीं रखा है, because जो बंदा आता है ना इसको धुलने साफ़ करने, वो जैसे मन आता है वैसे कपड़े से करता है. अब you can spot the difference easily. I think कैमरा दिखा रहा होगा. This is good and this is faded, kind of faded. तो ये अभी नया पेंट कराया था मैंने, यही चीप सी. अभी इस पर कटर पॉलिश भी नहीं हुआ है and I think अभी उसमें टाइम लगेगा. And let me tell you about the headlamps. I have replaced the headlamps with the new headlamps like 2 years before. So these headlamps were for 2,500 each, nearly 5,000 rupees. I remember, I think it was for this much only. And the tail lamps of the cars were also replaced by me, जो कि मैंने निसान से ही कराया था. तो this was for 1,600 something and this was for 1,600 something. तो ऐसा है, जब कभी भी अपनी कार repaint कराएं, do change the tail lamps and headlamps, because उसके ख़राब होने से ना गाड़ी का लुक बहुत ही ख़राब आता है. एंड आई फॉरगॉट टू टेल यू अबाउट वन थिंग, दीज आर इलेक्ट्रॉनिकली फोल्डेबल, जो कि अब फोल्ड नहीं होते हैं. पता नहीं क्या हो गया है, इनकी मशीनरी वीक हो गई है. बटन दबाओ, आधे बंद होते हैं, आधे बंद नहीं होते हैं. So as you can see, this car is 1,13,294 kilometers driven. The odometer is nothing good. It's just well lit. It looks nice. It doesn't have too many features. You'll just know the trip. You'll know average of the car, which is mileage actually, and in what kilometers the tank would empty or something. The tank sign and the door SR, as you can see. According to me, interior quality is not great. This ugly looking steering wheel with the music controls and this and that. No cruise control, nothing. This is the music system which Nissan has provided. It's the original company fitted music system. Now the CD player has failed and I am not too much into music, so I'm okay with the radio. And this is the automatic climate control. It is a manual gearbox, 5 gears, handbrake, and the plastic quality is really very poor. Lots of hard plastics, dual airbags, and that is for when you put the car in reverse. Now it tells the difference between the car and if there is any obstacle. And here, when I went to the service station, they gave me these napkins and all here. So we have a dual compartment. Let's see. It's actually of no use, so just for napkins and all. Here comes the glove compartment. Not very spacious. You can put a 1 liter bottle in the door cells. The quality is okayish. I would say the plastics are not very good, but the color scheme, the color choice is good, not a problem. And these plastics, the color has faded over time. Cheap looking, window up and down switches. I like the car. Only one thing I like about the interior are these chrome handles. So this is about the interiors, and if you see and I'll tell you about the seat covers. These are the seat covers which were purchased when the car was purchased from Nissan only. So these are nearly 9 years old. These are velvet and leather seat covers. So velvet has completely gone, so I'm thinking to throw these seat covers when I can buy the new ones. Let's talk about the legroom. This seat has been stretched to its full capacity to the back, and this is the legroom. And I'm sitting over here. This is the driving position which I like to drive. Actually, it is also extended pretty back, and look at the legroom, bro. And the head space is also pretty decent for a guy like me. It comes with a armrest with cup holders. It's actually decent. I like it, not a problem with me. And here is the look of the dashboard. It's not very nice, but the color choice is okay. I'm okay with it. The AC works good for the front passengers, but when it comes for the the rear passengers, it's problematic. So for that they have provided this blower. So it circulates the air really well, but it's not connected with the AC. So it should have been connected with the AC. And cheap plastics, cheap plastics. This is cloth, cheap plastics. And this is the roof, comes with reading lights which are of no use. Here there is nothing, speakers, no tweeters, nothing. So overall, if you are sitting at the back, you'll be comfortable, and somebody is driving for you, then this car is really nice. And if you like to drive a car and if you want to take it on long drives, this car can be comfortable, but it cannot be fun. So guys, now I like to talk about my experiences. Like when my car was 50,000 kilometers driven, the 5 years were completed, I changed the timing belt and the V-tensional belt and all the fluids. whether it was transmission fluid, it was brake fluid, or it was coolant, every single thing at 50,000 kilometers. So that service was pretty expensive for me, including the 50,000 kilometer service. That was like for 40,000. So recently I have posted a video where I changed the complete suspension and the steering rack of the car. The complete suspension video is not on YouTube, but the steering rack video is on YouTube. The complete suspension is replaced by Nissan itself. So if you go to replace the suspension for this car, which after 1 lakh kilometers was in pretty bad shape, so it would cost you near about 50,000, and the timing belt and stuff, as I told, it costed me nearly 40,000 rupees. So this car, you know, once you have driven this car for 1 lakh kilometer, it, you know, it produces some cost for you to be, you know, consumed by this car at the service center. Otherwise, this car is beautiful. Average is okay. I'm satisfied with it. It's a diesel car, so it's a bit noisy, and over the time when you are driving at high speed, it would feel like that you are sitting in a truck sometimes, but not all the times. But you know, the major update was Michelin tires, which I got, the Michelin rubber, which I got which I replaced at nearly 50, not 50, 80,000 kilometers. The Goodyear tire did really well, the two set of Goodyear tires. So Goodyear tires, the, you know, the cabin noise was pretty much, the tire noise in the cabin was, it was loud. But once I went for Michelin tires are really good. I'm a fan, I'm a complete fan. Once I faced the issue of this starter. So the starter wasn't working, so they did something, they changed something, 5,000, 6,000 rupees for the starter, and the starter was repaired. Otherwise, if I would have to change the starter, that starter was for 17,000. That would have been huge. Otherwise, I haven't faced a problem yet. The clutch has changed. The clutch comes with the, you know, a price tag of 20,000 rupees, you know, 1,000 up, 1,000 low. That doesn't matter after you have driven 1 lakh kilometers. If you are replacing the clutch, then it's not a problem according to me. So I think this is up for my daily driver, the Nissan Sunny, the car. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, kindly share it with your family and friends. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.